Become the Uber or Airbnb of parking spaces, and it's already had strong reaction from the City of Toronto. Rover launched earlier this month, connecting people with parking spaces to drivers looking for a spot to park. But Toronto is questioning its legality and threatening fines. Joining us this morning from our downtown studios are Rover's co-founders, Tim Wooten and Grant Brigden. Gentlemen, good to have you with us.
Morning.
Glad to be here.
So a lot of people talking, including the city, and they're talking bylaws and fines and everything else. Grant, I want to start with you and what you make of the reaction.
Well, I mean, we're thrilled by the reaction of the public. I mean, we're not surprised by, I guess, the reaction of the city. What we're really trying to do now moving forward is to work with the city, make them understand that this is a very positive thing for the community. I mean, we're doing a lot of things to help reduce congestion. We have programs that are designed to reduce drinking and driving. You know, there's a lot of data that we can show the city that really proves that this is a positive impact. And you know, with these new technologies in place, the regulations really need to be looked at and updated so that they make sense for the community.
Yeah, Mayor Tory actually saying, listen, you can't crush this kind of technology, so we'll have to see how we can kind of work with it. Let's talk about Toronto being the first stop. It's kind of your guinea pig. And tell us how the app works for people who aren't familiar out there, Grant.
Right. Well, if you're familiar with Airbnb, it's very much the same sort of thing. So if you have a space in your driveway or you have a business, you know, where the spot sits empty, you can go onto the app. You can input all your relevant information, the address, you know, the times, take a picture, all that sort of stuff. You submit it, and your spot is live on the system. On the other side, people looking for parking, again, just open the app, hit find parking. The map comes up. There'll be pins all over the map that show the spots that are available. You select your pin, you book, you pay, you're parked, and you're done. It's that easy.
The city has responded, and I just quickly, before I let you go, want to tell you what was said here, and I quote, okay, we're going to throw a board up. Discussions are always an option when there is an attempt to do something that is within the legal framework of the city's bylaw. Discussions to try to permit a use that is not permitted through zoning bylaw leaves no room for agreement. So that kind of shuts the door. Where do you go from here, gentlemen?
Well, I think, like I said earlier, we're going to really, push to speak with the city. I mean, the city's come out and said things like, if you're parking, a single car in a garage or a single driveway, that's fine, and that's exactly what we're trying to do. We're not trying to create parking lots or have people put 5 or 10 cars on their driveway or their front lawn. This is more about a common sense way to address the parking issue. You cannot make more land, so the city's going to have to realize that these technologies are things that are needed to make the city smarter, make the city less congested, make the city better, and it's things that the community and the people want. So we're all for speaking to the city further, and we're really going to reach out and try to do that.
Grant and Tim, thanks for coming on. We appreciate it.